Hey everybody, I hope everyone is doing well. I know I've kind of been MIA. I'm still up here in Michigan, but kind of been, going through some things that happen in life, but definitely aren't too fun. I want to tell you guys the story of Maddie. Um, Maddie is a dog that we found back in 2012. She was a stray in the neighborhood. Um, she would scrounge around, find whatever scraps she could. She was, she didn't really want anything to do with people, but she definitely loved whatever food. So my mother had a box, like a big dog house built for her, and would bring her food every day, and Maddie would come, who wasn't named Maddie at this time, but she would come and eat the food and lay in the shelter and go on and do whatever she did. And the thing about Maddie was she only had 3 legs. And so, just looking at her, you would feel really bad for her. And she pretty much was stray. Like, we tried to bring her in. She didn't want to come in. And so she ran around and did her thing until winter came, the year in 2012. And then she was like, you know what? A nice warm place to lay my head sounds pretty good. So she came into our home. Well, actually, she let someone else take her in. And then that person knew that my mom had been feeding her and really wanted her. And so they called up my mom and said, hey, we got your dog if you want to come pick her up. So me and my mom drove over there. We got her. And man, for 3 legs, Maddie, you couldn't tell. She could do anything and everything a 4-legged dog can do, and happily. She was a really strong dog and very high-spirited. And yeah, we've had her since then. She's always been with my mother. And yeah, so that was 2012. So like 7 years ago, we got Maddie. And she was old dog then. Someone had paid to have her arm surgically removed, so we know that she at one point had someone who spent a good amount of money on her. But what happened, we have no idea. But she was definitely old when we got her, at least 6, 7, 8. She's old dog now. And my mom told me a while ago, hey, Maddie's getting old, Jess. She's, having a hard time. And so I ended up coming home and I seen her and I just started crying because, there's really nothing left to her. And when you see a dog in their prime and then you see them at the end of their life, it's so heartbreaking in a way because, there really is almost nothing left to them. And I know that this may be a real sad video for some people, or a video that may trigger, and if it is, I apologize. It's not my intention, but I'm just sharing the experience of what I'm going through right now. And so, that decision of what to do in this situation, because she only has 3 legs and her front leg is getting really weak and giving out on her. And so yeah, I've never had to euthanize a dog, so I have no idea, how or when to make that decision. I've been doing a lot of research. She eats, she drinks, she goes to the bathroom, so it's not like, she doesn't cry out in pain. She just is tired, and she looks at me with those eyes that say, hey, I'm tired. So I don't know what to do. If you guys, anyone watching this has experience, or just any friendly advice. I would love to hear what any of you guys think who've had dogs and had to go through the end of their life. And so, pretty much, yeah, that's what we're going through over here on our end. And yeah, so I hope everything is going good on all your ends. I definitely miss being on video. And another thing is, I thought I would come to Michigan and I'll be able to make a lot of real cool footage. But first of all, the internet here is so slow. Like, it takes like 5 hours to upload a video. So my patience was like, yeah, right. But I, at least wanted to get this one up just to give you guys a little information of where I'm at, what's going on, say hello, ask how everyone is doing. I know Brain Guy, I haven't heard from you in a while, although I haven't been on. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys, that's, it for me tonight. I just, like I said, wanted to share with you all what's happening, what I'm going through. Again, if any of you guys have experience with this, it's a really sad, hard part of life. And, part of me, natural is always, the best way for me, but I know that in nature, animals go real hard. They really suffer at the end of their life, and I really don't want that for her. So I don't know. I really am torn. It's not an easy decision. It's not something, So yeah, just any info would be so appreciated, or what you guys think. But alright, you guys, it's nice talking to you. I hope you have a wonderful night and a good rest of the week. I'll see you guys as soon as I possibly can.